Okay, are you able to highlight the differences between the two? Because both have somebody who you appoint to sort of distribute the assets to beneficiaries.
Okay, the difference is that for a trust, you can create a trust even while you are living and have property put in trust for the benefit of your beneficiaries. Whereas a will only begins to operate when the testator has died. And in the case of a will, normally it's got a limited, when you die, you appoint an executor. The executor distributes your estate and they are supposed to close the accounts and account for what has happened to the property. In the case of a trust, in other jurisdictions, a trust could be in perpetuity. In Zambia, unfortunately, we have a Trust Restrictions Act that restricts the validity of trusts to, particularly for the disposal of property for the benefit of the living by a person who has died until the youngest beneficiary reaches 21 years old.
Okay, so when we're talking about benefits of a will and trust, you mentioned that a will only comes into effect when you die, and you have a trust. You can create a trust while you are living.
Yes.
Would a person who has created the trust still benefit from a trust?
If he had appointed himself a beneficiary,
Yeah.
but ordinarily I think, yeah, you can do that, but it's not normal. But you can, yeah, you can benefit if you are a beneficiary.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Most people do say that when you do create a trust, it can benefit you when you become incapacitated, disabled, you know.
Yeah, again, you see, when you, let me just explain a little bit more about a trust. When you set up a trust, the person who sets up a trust is called a settler.
Yes.
And the settler ordinarily sets up a trust for named beneficiaries who ordinarily will not include himself.
Okay.
Unless you were to say that if I become incapacitated, then I can be looked after. But then we go back to the Zambian situation, which is a bit peculiar because of the Trust Restrictions Act. So you can't be looked after in perpetuity, and you're already
Above 21.
above 21. So I'm not sure that that kind of trust can really be established in the Zambian
context. Okay.
But overseas, that can happen.
Okay. So, but you would then create another policy to take care of you
Yes.
when you do get incapacitated, but not necessarily via a trust.
No.